Well, hello there internet, Pete here from Thairish Times. Welcome back to the channel. We have something a bit different in today's video. I'm going to follow Julia, a business and life coach, CEO and restaurateur of the Banana Warrior Cafe in central Bangkok. In this video, we are going to find out about Julia's morning routine, the problems Julia faces on a daily basis, as well as the ongoing decisions that an entrepreneur needs to make each day, from negotiating deals to constant problem solving. So join us for a day in the life of a British expat entrepreneur in Bangkok, Thailand. So Julia, what's going to happen now? What are you doing here?
I'm just about to start some business coaching because I've actually started business and life coaching. So this call is just an initial call. So I have probably about 2 or 3 of these a day. And it is just to talk to people, tell them a bit about my coaching. They've shown some interest and then I kind of give them my prices and we go from there.
How many clients do you have?
About 25.
25?
Yeah.
And you do this every day or?
Every day. At the moment I'm spending more time doing this than I am at the cafe. I didn't realise it was going to take off in the way that it has, but going with it.
And where are your clients from?
All over the world. It's amazing. I've probably about 20% in Thailand, and then I've got Israel, America, England, Zurich, all over the place. A lot of people are just wanting to up-level their lives, like nutrition, figuring out how to attract what they want and also learning what it is that they want. And a lot of them want to make high level changes. So they know they want to change something, but they're not sure what. So it's just about helping them find out what they want to do and then creating steps for them to get there.
And while Julia is conducting her business mentorship class, let me show you around her condo here. Julia lives in an upmarket condo in the centre of Bangkok. The building has a kind of a Turkish feel to it. Here we are in the kitchen and living room area. It's a fairly small kitchen, but a perfect size if you're cooking for 1 or 2 people. And the first thing I noticed when I walked into this condo here is the art. You can easily tell that Julia is an art lover. Ah, the bookshelf. It's like a window into someone's mind. And whenever I go into someone's home, I always make sure to have a quick look at the bookshelf to see what they've read. Now let's go into the bedroom. I've got to admit, I was impressed with the size. I thought it was going to be a lot smaller than it was, but no, it was a pretty spacious bedroom, to be fair. Those boots were made for walking. Well, that's just what they'll do. Isn't that how the song goes? Anyway, I digress. Let's get that downtown Bangkok skyline view in. Right, so I've always been interested in an entrepreneur's morning routine. So let's ask Julia about hers.
Do you know, morning routines, I say this to all of my clients, they are the most important part of your day. If you don't start your morning right, your whole day is off. It really kind of sets the tone for the rest of your day. So I wake up around 5:45, 6, and straight away I journal. It's the first thing I do. I just write down everything that is been in my head or has come up when I've been sleeping or whatever. So I just write it all out. I feel so much better after I do that. And then I go onto my balcony and I meditate for 20 minutes and then I get ready to work out and I go to the gym and I work out and then I come back and I always have had my outfit sorted out from the night before because that's the thing that takes me the longest to organise. And then I just get ready, and while I'm getting ready I actually say affirmations to myself, so things that I kind of want to improve on. So I'd kind of say, I am a high level businesswoman, I attract abundant streams of money, I have incredible staff, I just say it to myself, so build myself up to start my day.
time to go to Julia's other business, the Banana Warrior Cafe. We travel down Sukhumvit Road to the Prompong area of central Bangkok to M Quartier Shopping Mall, where Julia's cafe is located. This is a very high-end mall with a wide variety of shops and restaurants. So here we are, the Banana Warrior Cafe, and immediately Julia calls a meeting because one of her staff hasn't turned up for work and hasn't given any notice. This is the man who makes the cocktails. So it could be a problem today for sure. More on that later. Besides that, Julia sets the agenda for today.
Right, last Saturday we went down to Gourmet Market 5 times, right? Different people went down to it. That can't happen tomorrow, okay? So Adam, you need to have a really, I know there's less of you today, but Adam, you need to have a really good check, yeah? And for all the ingredients today. And every Saturday, just assume it's going to be double as busy as it normally is, all right?
As you can see, Julia's on the ball. So let's ask her some more questions about her business. How many customers do you see on a typical day here?
On a typical day, it really varies, you know. It's actually funny for us because we always try to work it out because we're like, do we need more staff on one day? Do we need less staff on? But honestly, every day is so different, and even timings are always so different. What we have worked out is on a Saturday and Sunday, it's usually not busy until about 1 p.m. and then 1 p.m. it honestly explodes. And we don't know why. I think it's just lunchtime crew, right? They just come in and then it explodes until about 6 p.m. and we're like, so, and you can never relax because it, you know, I mean, last Thursday it was super quiet, and then at 1 p.m. we had a table of 16 come in, and then we had another table of 5 come in, and then we had 2 more, but you know, and it was just madness. So you've just got to be ready. It's so different every day. So I turn my phone on and I have to check, are all the staff here? Have they all arrived? Have they all got here on time? You know, they'll send a message to the group and let us know, and then we have to just make sure that everybody's here and ready to go. Often I've got business coaching in the morning, so I can't be here to check. So that can sometimes be a little bit of an issue. We have to make sure that we're fully stocked with ingredients, wine, desserts, especially on a Friday, right? Because Saturday is our biggest day, and we are super, super busy on Saturday. So we have to make sure that everything's in. Other issues, I think that's about, I've got good staff that can do a lot, right? So they can figure out what needs to be done. And then really for me, it's just talking to staff, making sure everybody's talking to customers, making sure all of the customers are okay, everybody's happy. I always want people to feed back exactly how they feel about the place and, you know, etc., so that we can work to improve it if there's anything. So.
Disaster strikes with the coffee machine. I'm going to let Julia fill you in.
So our coffee machine isn't working, and we've got the coffee machine guy out, the technician, and before he said there was a problem with the board, and that's why the coffee machine wasn't boiling, and obviously this is a big problem. We can't have a coffee shop without a coffee machine. But now he's turned it on and it's working. So now he's a bit confused. He did say the problem was ants, but we don't have any ants. We would know if we had ants, right? We would have seen them. I don't think I've ever seen one ant in here. So now I think he's a bit confused and we're a bit confused. So yeah, stay tuned. Let's see what happens.
A cafe without a coffee machine is like an Irish pub without Guinness. Your customers are walking out the door. So it took about an hour, and finally the technician fixed the problem. And of course, as soon as it was fixed, I slipped in and got myself a free coffee and cake, being the cheeky little Irish man I am. And to be fair, it was very nice. Myself and Noon really enjoyed it. What's going on here then? It looks like there's talk of a deal. Let's see Julia in action.
So I was explaining to Lisha, my assistant, about what you wanted to do with the collaboration with the drinks, right, for your customers.
Yes.
Yeah, and so what I was thinking is, would you be okay with going to, because I know you wanted to do 50% discount, right? Would you be okay with going to 40% discount?
40%.
And then we see for 1 month how it works. And if it's good, if your customers are sitting down and they are buying other things, right, not just having the 40% off drink, but if they are buying like dessert, if they are buying a meal or whatever, if it's going well, next month we can go to 50% if we're making money from it, right? Because if we're not making money from it with 40 to 50%, we're actually not breaking even. You know, would 40% be okay for you? Yeah, we start like that, and then if it's good, we take it to 50.
As the late Friday afternoon rolled in, the cafe filled up. And if you remember, when we just arrived at the cafe, I told you that the guy who makes the cocktails hasn't shown up for work. Let's see how Julia gets around this problem.
So I'm making my first ever margarita. Tomorrow at the cafe is buy one get one free on margaritas.
That's every Saturday, is it?
Every Saturday. So we have a lot of margaritas going out of this kitchen on a Saturday, but we don't have Mike here tomorrow, so that means that I am going to be making the margaritas, so I'm practicing. So I've put all the ingredients inside here for a pineapple, lime and coconut margarita. And my staff were telling me apparently the key is how you shake it, but you said I'm not very good at it, right? And so and so apparently you just have to shake it, and then this whole thing needs to become almost frozen, right? And that's how you know it's done. So
Give it a shake.
good?
Harder.
Harder?
Yeah.
I can't go harder.
You have to freeze your hand.
No, yeah, now it hurts my hand. Is that right?
Now you have to be like,
How can you go so fast?
I'm a bartender.
Oh, is that how you know? Does your hand not hurt? It just like gets frostbite.
See?
Oh, okay. You have to do it for that long.
Yeah. Normally it's not that long because.
Oh, yeah, you see that. Look at that. It's
So you do
frozen.
it until you see the frost?
Yeah.
But
So we've put lime juice all around the side of it, and then we dip that into the salt. And we're using pink Himalayan salt for this, of course, only the best. And then we put some in,
yes.
and then the
Water.
ice after, at the end?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the pina colada margarita, which is a killer.
It's the top seller, is it?
This is the top seller, and it's absolutely insane, isn't it? And then we just put some ice.
This ice.
This
not,
ice?
Not the new ice.
Oh, okay, because you don't need it, right? Because there's more.
Yeah, and pour it in. Only this ice, no more new ice. So
Okay.
now it's perfect measure.
Perfect measure, yeah. And a bit of lime, s'il vous plaît. Wow.
And that's it.
Whoa, and I think we need to give this to, who wants to try it? No.
Give it to Noon, give it to
Here we
Noon.
go, I'm actually just going to taste a tiny bit.
Thank you.
Bloody hell. You've got a treat there, Noon.
Oh my god.
How good is that?
Paradise. Oh my god.
How good
Yeah,
is
you
it?
like that?
Yeah. Kicked in right away and it's really nice.
Give us a try.
Very nice. Oh, that's very nice.
So good, yeah, I know.
I never had this version.
We made it up, we just thought.
It's very strong.
It is a bit strong, I did put a bit much in there actually.
It's strong. I like the coconut. I like the lime combination.
Yeah.
There you go. Buy one, get one free on a Saturday.
Oh.
I'll be in here tomorrow. So that's been a day in the life of a British entrepreneur over here in Bangkok, Thailand. What did you think of that? A bit different from the usual interviews we do, but a day in the life series. I thought that was pretty cool. Let me know in the comment section if you're interested to see more of those type of videos. Leave me a comment as well what you think. Leave me a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.